Hello there, beauties. I'm Brooke, and this is my channel, Tarot with B. So today we're going to be checking out a message from your past self. I was gonna say, like, because it's October, I was gonna be like a message from the ghosts of your past or something, but I didn't want like people to get freaked out and think I was talking about like what other people would want to say to them. So, you know, it's just from you. This is a message from past you to you now. We're just going to get the vibes. We'll see what you have to say to yourself, okay? So we have three piles today. We have pile number one with this skeleton head with the pretty, wow, with the pretty flowers and the butterfly. For pile number two, we have the butterfly. And for pile number three, we've got this lovely flower. So take a second, see which pile is really calling to you. And you may have messages in more than one pile. That's absolutely chill. You can watch as many as you'd like. But yeah, really just focus and see what you're being called to, whether it's the timestamp or the sticker or just how they're sitting, whatever it is that is calling to you, just check it out. And when you pick your pile, you can scroll down to the timestamps down below in the description box and head to your reading, okay? I'm going to get started with pile number one. I'll see you in a minute. Hello there, pile number one. So if you chose the skull sticker, this is your reading from your past self to your future self. So we're just going to see what you want to say to you. Okay, so set her here. And then let's see what your main card is. This is the Villains Tarot, by the way. So we have Temperance. Ooh. And I don't know, this is giving me infinity, which is interesting. Immediately, I'm getting like infinity. So, it's like your past self really wants you to know that your potential is infinite, and um you're meant to be doing what you want to be doing, just to be at peace, and exploring as well. Temperance is Sagittarius energy. So it's really giving me the sense that you're meant to just be doing something that feels um, easy for you. I'm not sure, like, I know Sagittarius is really adventurous and like they like to try new things, and traveling is really important too. So I'm not sure if you want to like have a career where you're traveling and seeing the world or something like that, or just like in a different country and exploring different cultures or whatnot. But I think that your past self really wants you to embrace that side of yourself and be able to find opportunities to explore, whether it's just in your country for now until you have the means to explore different places. I think that your past self really, really wants you to focus on finding a fulfilling life for yourself, finding that peace and serenity within your life, because I think it's been quite difficult for you recently or just in the past, I think in the past, obviously, like, because this is a message from your past self. So, you've overcome a lot of struggles and you deserve to live the life that you want and to do the things that you crave to do, that your soul craves, because it feels as though you're meant to be doing something that you're not doing right now, and your future, why do I keep saying that? Your future self, your past self really wants you to just follow your heart and the beat of your own drum too. You don't have to do what everyone else does. You don't have to work a 9 to 5. You don't have to do this structured working style. You can make things happen for yourself through different forms of income or just through different avenues, than what is, like, I don't know, society, what society deems correct, like the way to the best way to earn money or whatever, or like even going to college, maybe you didn't do that, and it's like you feel like your options are really limited, but just do some research and see what you can come up with, because I feel as though you just have this adventurous heart, and it's aching to for a new beginning too. Because you chose the skull and the butterfly, so that's giving such death card energy, which is just like endings. They've had a lot of endings, but these fresh, beautiful new beginnings are coming from those experiences, from those endings. And it's just reviving you in a way that you can't really describe. So let's see what else we've got here. Page of Wands. Yes. I love that this is sticking with like the fire energy. So we have fire, which is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And it's just really telling me that, again, you've got this youthful energy that's just exuberant and wanting to, you're bursting at the seams, to have fun, go on an adventure. And I think that's an impulse too, like that you're trying to push down, because you feel as though, oh, I can't do that, you feel stuck. This is the Eight of Swords. It's like you feel stuck in the life that you're in right now, in the career you're in right now, in the city or the state or the country that you're in right now, and so it's crucial for you to not for you to realize that you're not actually stuck there. Okay, your head is kind of stuck in that mindset that things can't change, but they absolutely can, and you can make them happen. It's just about taking action and honestly being more impulsive. I know, like, a lot of people like tend to be impulsive, but you need to be more impulsive. um and go for what you want. Go for what that fire in your belly wants you to do, like, because it feels like there's something here that you're very specific that you want to do. And obviously, I can't narrow that down within a collective reading, but because so many people will be watching, but there's something very specific that I hope that what I mean when I say, like, you want this adventure, you want something fresh, you know what you want. You're just not really going for it because you're feeling so trapped in this situation. But, like, and the usual depictions of this Eight of Swords, like, that's based off of the Rider Waite, the Eight of Swords, they're stuck. They have I think their arms are bound, and they have a blindfold on. So, but I always get the vibe that you can easily, like, get the restraints off. They're not tight restraints. It's in your mind. Because swords are all about intellect and thinking and not action, but ideas, stuff like that. And so you can easily get free and take that blindfold off and see things clearly. It's just about getting out of your own head and taking that action, right? Let me see what the back of the deck is. Oh my God, look, the Chariot, Cancer energy. Absolutely. The Chariot, come on, moving ahead, because, and she looks crazy, like crazed. It's Cruella. So she looks crazed and like inside, that's what you want to do. You're just like bursting to move forward and get out of whatever, or like just get ahead, and out of the situation that you're in, so you can succeed and feel successful and feel at peace and all of that. So it's really about grounding yourself in one sense, Grounding your emotions, I think, is big here, and your head, your mind, though. Like, really be discerning about how you're making your decisions, because you don't want to be relying too heavily on your mind or your heart, right? Or your, I guess your no, yeah, that's right. That's right. Um so just really be discerning about that, because this just feels very important to you. And it is important. It's just you don't have enough information. You haven't gathered enough information because you're a page here. So it's just like you have that impulse, but you're not taking action toward it yet. And not spirit, your past self really wants you to take this seriously, because it can bring you a lot of peace, a sense of peace and fulfillment too, very fulfilled, and feeling just set free too, from your I guess it's your own kind of prison, your mind prison, if you will. So let's see here what else we've got for pile one. What does pile one's past self want to tell them? I'm going to take this one because it's right there. Okay. Remember to practice self-love. Aww. So definitely make sure that you are taking care of yourself in your mind, body, and spirit. Not being cruel to yourself about the past or anything like that. Just really focusing on right now. Did you see this? Nostalgia too. Focus right now, because the past already happened. You don't need to look that way. Be very present in the moment so you can really focus more on the future, not what's behind you, okay? And you've just got to be kind to yourself, regardless of what's going on in your life. Give yourself grace, okay? And allow yourself to be you, authentically you, because it feels like right now you're having to pretend to be someone else because of the situation that you're in. Perhaps it's the career you're in, or the people that you're around, whatever, or even the country you're in. Sometimes, there could be something there that you just don't feel at peace within yourself there, or like you can be yourself there. So that is really what your past self is trying to say here. Be authentically you. That is what makes you unique, and you're an individual and you're cool. I think you have like this natural charisma. There's something there about that. You're magnetic. There's something magnetic about you, and I feel like you're really loud. Like, not in a negative way, because I don't know, we have is this Iago? Is that his name? I can't remember. But there's just something like you can't miss you when you're in a room, because you're just so, I think your laugh is really loud, or you're very funny, and you're just like, that's who you're meant to be. And right now you're just very silenced, or like just feeling like you can't be that person, it's stifled. You have to stifle who you actually are. And that weighs heavily on you. Let me see what else we've got here. So we have the Tree of Life, map, support, and connection. Okay. So it's interesting to me that these came out and they look like they're in the same position, very balanced and grounded. And where's this book? Oh, right there. Balanced and grounded and connected to themselves. That's very crucial here within this this reading. Connecting with yourself and being yourself always. Okay. So I'm going to look at the book since this is a newer deck to me. So I want to make sure I'm really making sure that this is what that means. Yeah. Oh my God. It's exactly what I've been saying. Okay. So it's basically saying like, um, this is a map of your consciousness, and um, with all these maps, it's showing you where you've been, where you are, where you're going, and how to get there. So it's within you, you know, and we do have temperance that can be like a connection to spirit or source, you know, and um God, you know, whatever you believe in, your belief system. But it's just this connection and being grounded within yourself, and definitely taking the time to communicate with spirit in some way here to try and help you find your way, because your answers are within you. The map is in you, okay? You just need to kind of find the answers, right? Whether that's through meditation or signs or whatever, from spirit, you know. But it's really about sitting with where you are right now. Where am I at the moment? Where do I want to be? Where do I want to go? And then finding that, you know, and getting there, because you've got to live in the present moment. That's very, very, very crucial here, because you're tending to really live in the past, and that's hindering your progress forward for sure. Let me see these. Oh, what are they? Tea leaf cards now, just to close out the reading. Let's see. Oh, wow. All three of those. You are highly thought of for Bo. You're highly thought of. So people really, really like you. They like being around you. They think you're fun, and they want the best for you. That's really a big thing. But I also think spirit thinks very highly of you too. May. Ooh, May could be significant. Okay. And we have target, a goal oriented person. Yes. Take the time to sort out your goals and figure out how to make them happen. Again, it's within you, but yes, spirit really wants you to connect with yourself, but also to connect with them in some way here. Okay. Oh, and the back of the deck says great happiness for harp. So you are meant to be happy. You're meant to feel um fulfilled, you know, and you're meant to love who you are and show people exactly who you are, because you are so unique and special, you know, highly thought of. Boom, right? It's like you just have to think the same way of yourself as others do, okay? And not stifle who you are because of the circumstances you're in, okay? I realize not everyone can be super honest about, because there are certain situations where you maybe can't be if you're in like a very conservative country or something like that, or just, you know, um or a work environment like that. But try your best to be authentically you in every way, because no more stifling. You've got such a beautiful fire within you that has to be shown. Okay, but I'm going to end your reading there, pile one. It's been such a pleasure. If you'd like to subscribe, you can hit that button down below. If you'd like to be notified when I post a new video, you can hit the notification bell. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I'll leave my email link down below. I do general, you know, love, career, whatever, you know, finances. You can ask me a question if you have one. Just shoot me an email. I got you. If you'd like to follow me on Patreon, become a patron on my Patreon. I'll leave that down below. I do post quite a bit over there. Weekly check-in reading and lots of fun stuff over there. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, I'll leave those down below as well. But I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or evening, wherever you are, Pile 1. And I'll see you next time, okay? Bye. Hey there, Pile 2. So if you chose this beautiful butterfly, this is your reading all about what your past self wants to tell you. So let's dive right in. We have the Villains Tarot today. It's going to be a rather quick reading, about 20 minutes or so, but I'm excited. So let's see what you have to tell yourself. The Hierophant. Okay, the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Very important right now to have a structure, have a system, have a schedule. Don't really try to do things off the beaten path, or like to do things impulsively or without a plan, because it's crucial for you to just have structure and do things um kind of taking the straight road. I don't know how else to describe that, just doing things by the book, I guess you could say, like not really cutting corners or anything like that right now. You could be in school or something like that, planning a wedding even. I'm not sure, because sometimes a Hierophant can be like a wedding card, but there's just something here where you've got to be careful about that, because you could get yourself into some difficult times if you, not super, I don't want to freak you out, but like you could get yourself into some, trouble at work or something like that because of, or with your friends or family, because you're like, don't be sneaky. Okay, that's it. Like, don't be sneaky. Just be very, this is what I'm doing. This is how it's doing it. I have a schedule. We're doing this exactly like that, kind of, in a way. You're right. Which could be very different than how you usually do things. Not that I'm saying you're sneaky or anything, but I feel like you kind of fly by the seat of your pants usually, and there's not really a plan. Maybe you procrastinate a lot, but this situation does not call for that. You've got to have a plan here, because it feels as though this is a big change from how you usually are. That's what I'm getting with a butterfly. It's just like, maybe in the past, again, you didn't have a plan, but this really calls for a plan, whatever this is. I can't get specific about it really, because this is a collective reading and a lot of people are watching, but I mean, we can get the gist, but just be careful that you're really sticking to the just traditional way of doing things. I don't like mean that in a like conservative way or anything. I just mean like just make sure that you're planning things out, doing things step by step. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Oh, that, I know, it was like gonna flip. Are there two here? Oh, perfect. Okay, so we have, yep, the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Wands. Okay, yeah, because I think that you have a very hard time nailing things down and like actually starting something or finishing something, doing something. That's very difficult for you. You have a lot of dreams, you have a lot of goals, and it's just like all these cups are different things that you want to do, or different emotions that you have about certain things. And it's like, it's very hard for you to find the flow of it all and to find a structure that makes everything work, that um ensures that you finish things, right? So I think that that's really the big takeaway from this. Really have a plan in place so that you can actually get things done, instead of hoping for the best. I think that, again, you have a lot of dreams and you want to manifest them, but instead of like daydreaming about them, this card always reminds me of Pisces. No offense to Pisces. I don't mean it like as a slam on Pisces, but it always reminds me of Pisces. My mom's a Pisces, so you talk about doing these things and having these big, beautiful goals and dreams, and it's like you're totally capable of doing it, but then you get distracted by something else, or you move on to something else without even starting to take action on the thing that you were just talking about. And that's where spirit's trying to, no, sorry, spirit, it's not spirit, it's you, where your past self is trying to tell you, in order to get what you want, because you could be very unhappy right now with where you are, you have to have structure. and balance, okay, within your life, instead of just moving on to the next dream in your head and daydreaming about it and like, oh, I wish I could do this and that and that. Actually find a structure and plan it out. Be a Virgo. Okay, get moving. But because we have the 7 of Wands here, so it's like you feel like a victim in a way, right? Because it's like the system's working against me, everyone is working against me, all of that. But honestly, it's you working against you. I'm sorry, I don't mean to drag you. It's you. This is you talking. Like, I'm channeling your energy, right? So, um you're being very honest with yourself here. And you don't want to be in this woe is me energy. You really want to be in this, like, I'm fucking proud of myself. I did that. You don't want excuses, to make excuses for yourself because you didn't move ahead with something that you've wanted to move ahead with. So definitely finding that structure within things is super important for you. And maybe even taking a class or something. There's something here, we're just gaining information from someone that knows more than you in a way too, but not living in this energy where you're a victim. Because there's a lot happening, it's like the 7 of Wands, there's just so much, and a lot of overwhelming energy too, um, that you feel is directed at and that's why it's very important for you to manage your time well, or as well as you can. I don't know, like, people use apps or planners, or you kind of got to play around and see what works best for you for that. But definitely structurizing your day, I think, would be a huge thing for you in order to accomplish what you want to accomplish here. Because this self-sabotaging energy of the 7 of Wands is stopping you from succeeding here with the world. It's like completely putting you at a standstill. You could be successful with this stuff. It's just because, like I said, you're very capable, very capable. You can do anything, right? But you're getting in your own way, and maybe past circumstances as well could be stopping you, or fear of the unknown even could be what's stopping you. But it's definitely stopping you. So you've kind of got to work through those roadblocks. And I think structure will be a big, big, big deal for you. So let's see what else we've got here. For pile 2, what does their past self want to tell them? Okay. Yes. Oh, look at that. Library. Take control of your own narrative. Controlling your life. Finding that structure. You're like a puppet right now. This is like a puppet to your own mind, honestly. I'm getting that. There's something here where you're just kind of, she looks like she's disassociating. That's what I'm seeing. It's like she's hurt dead inside. Or like numb. That's what I feel like you feel all the time. And it's time to cut those strings. Cut them. If you have to, like, I don't know. But no more feeling like a hollow husk of yourself and date. Like, I get like this a lot, honestly. I can relate to this because it's so difficult to pull yourself out of that energy, to pull yourself out of this like empty energy, and where you're not really facing reality. You're living in this fantasy world and you're living in that energy instead of focusing on your goals and your dreams and getting things done, because you can't feel anything, that's kind of how it feels. And it feels like nothing's real at the same time. I don't know if this is resonating for you guys, but like from personal experience, this is very similar to what happens with me. And time just flies by. You're like, that was yesterday, but really it was last year, and it's like, oh my God, that my time is gone. Like, what? And it's like, then you start victim blaming, and it's like making excuses for yourself, but really you just have to try to ground your energy and live in the moment. Live in the fucking moment. It's so hard, but structure will make a big difference for you, okay? And just taking control of your life, even if it's for a few minutes a day, do it, okay? Somehow, some way, take control. So I'm curious to see what these cards are going to say, actually, what this card is going to say, because this is fascinating. Oh, that came right out. Okay. Yeah. Bina is understanding. So silence, awareness, and the divine feminine. Here's the thing. I think that you're very intuitive and you're very empathetic. Perhaps you feel a lot of people's energy. You're like a sponge for other people's energy, and that can be very exhausting. And that can also hinder progress forward, because that's why you're part of the reason you're feeling so empty, because you're like a sponge and you're just tired, you're spent, you have no energy for yourself at the end of the day. And I think that that is what is crucial here, being aware of your energy and really um connecting with yourself, sitting in silence with yourself, meditate. I don't know how, some people are so different, but sitting, and if you can't sit in silence, like, just do something, because everybody's so different, it's hard to like give examples, but however you connect with yourself best. I don't know what is happening with this. Anyway, so however you connect best with yourself, whether it's through like I always find a shower to be very, very grounding. I mean, I'm quite water heavy with my chart, so I find water very therapeutic for me, and I can really connect and think clearly when I'm in the shower or after I've taken a shower. So really figure out what works for you and how you connect with yourself and with your mind and your awareness of the energy around you, in the sense that, like, this energy is really taking a lot out of me, or like, oh, that's really nice energy, I would like more of that in my life, stuff like that. And just protecting yourself from these succubuses that maybe try to suck your energy dry too, because again, it's like you're a sponge too, you absorb everything. And living in this nurturing energy, nurture yourself with this divine feminine. Again, you have this understanding of how the universe works that is very evolved. There's light and dark aspects here that um, I think you realize about yourself, but sometimes it's hard to put them into practice, right? Like, you really let those the dark aspects kind of take over and stifle these lighter aspects. And it's like, it's happening, but you can't figure out how to make it stop. And I think through connection with yourself and through spirit is huge for you, but also structure. Also, this is Taurus energy, right? So nurturing that, really, they care a lot about self-care and just being comfortable and kind of a homebody sometimes too. There's some of that, just connecting with yourself, not being around people so much all the time, taking time one day a week to just be alone, I think would be very beneficial for you as well. Um, Obviously, if you're alone a lot, I think it's important for you to be around people a little more too. It goes both ways, okay? Like if you're more introverted and you don't see very many people, take like a day to really make a point of getting out of the house and seeing people and seeing your friends or your family or whatever. But if you're more extroverted and you're always around people, take a day to sit alone with yourself and just be with yourself. Chill, okay? um yeah. So let's get some tea leaf cards now to close this out from your past self. This message. Oh, are you going? I don't know. It's still not. Okay. How many are there? Okay. Okay, so we have man, dealings or relationship with a man. Okay. Boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. And bouquet, compliments from an admirer. Oh, okay. So I'm definitely getting a little bit that like romance could get in your way sometimes of achieving your goals. You know, there's something there about like relying on compliments from other people for you to um get moving on something, you know, or like to finish something, a task, or just like something, some goal that you've been looking for to achieve, right? That's a problem. Like if you don't get the feedback you want, you shut down and you stop doing what you were trying to pursue. And it's very, very, very important for you to not listen to that. Don't listen to that part of your brain. Obviously, feedback is important for certain things, but don't have it be everything, the end all be all of your dreams and goals. Other people's opinions on what you're doing shouldn't matter as much as your own, okay? And you've got to try more, take more action toward what you're trying to achieve, and structure things out, okay? Plan things out the best way that works for you, you know. Again, do some research on that, but I think that you're so capable. You have so much potential in you, and you just need to um tether yourself to the earth, you know, tether yourself to your present moment instead of like floating off, you know, and disassociating and daydreaming, you know. Really be present with yourself in the moment, okay? And don't rely on other people's opinions or words. But I think I'm going to end your reading there, pile two. It's been such a pleasure. If you'd like to subscribe, you can hit that button down below. If you'd like to be notified when I post a new video, you can hit the notification bell. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I'll leave my email link down below. If you have any questions you need answered, I do like general readings, love readings, career readings, finances, life in general, whatever. Just shoot me an email and I've got you if you want a reading. If you'd like to follow me on Patreon and become a Patreon and become a patron, I'll leave the link down below. We have some fun over there. I love my lovely patrons. They make my days better for sure. I offer like extended readings over there, and I post a weekly reading. I'm definitely trying to get back in the swing of that, but I do tend to post at least once a week, at least. Okay, I'm gonna be posting more often from now on. But and if you'd like to follow me on social media, I'll leave those down below as well. But I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or evening wherever you are, pile two, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hello there, pile three. So if you chose this, this flower sticker, this is your reading all about what your past self would like to tell you now. So we're going to dive into this card first. We're using the Villains Tarot in honor of October. So let's see what your past self, I almost said future self, wants to tell you. Ooh, the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is really telling me like your friendships are very important. Your connections with people are very important. And if they're not thriving right now, it's important for you to, it's just Spirit really no, I've said that in every single reading. You want your past self wants you to get together with the people that you care about, whether that's friends or family or anything like that. It's time to just let people know how much you love them, because maybe they really need it right now. And I think you really need it right now. You need connection with people. And I think that that really heals you in a way. And I'm not saying you need healing or anything like that, but there's something here where I think it would just benefit you a lot to be around people that you know love you and support you and all of that. So connections right now are very, very important and crucial. um but let's see what else Spirit has to say here. See, I said Spirit again. Let's see what else you have to say. Ah, oh no. A bunch of cards just fell. My bad. So let's see what else you have to say here, because this isn't giving me too much, but with context it will. With a few more cards, we'll see. What does pile three's past self have to tell them? So we have Ace of Wands and the High Priestess. There's some new activity you want to start or try, or just something that you haven't tried before that you're really excited about, and it feels like your friends will be, or your family, your loved ones will be um really good um backup for you, or just like gassing you up, letting you try this new thing, because with this Ace of Swords, nope, Ace of Wands, it's just fresh energy, and some sort of just taking action, whether that's creatively or something like that. But there's something here, and it could even be with your loved ones. You could be venturing into some sort of creative endeavor with your loved ones, or it could just be like having fun and taking a little class together, having a night out and just having fun in that way, like trying something different in that regard, but it's just like a lot of positive feelings. I'm getting a lot of positivity through this. For sure. It's a lightness here that I think you really need right now. This will bring you a lot of joy and fulfillment in a way that maybe you haven't been getting recently. Definitely not in the past. Things have been a little heavy in the past, but this is very important. Your connections and friendships and with people are very important to your it feels like you could be extroverted, quite extroverted. If you're not, that's fine too. It could resonate, but you really find these connections with people to be so fulfilling and giving you new life, right? And we also have this beautiful High Priestess who honestly is really intuitive. She's very wise to pay attention to things that may seem a little different or like seem a little off in your life. If connections, even, it could be friendships or whatever. And the reason that those could be off is because that someone has something going on, something new going on, whether it's like again, a creative endeavor, something at work. It could be a new partner in some way, not a serious partner. Obviously wands are very quick energy, so it could be like a one night stand or something. So if you feel as though there's some sort of um imbalance with a friendship or a connection in your life, it could just be like it's not you. It's they're just trying something new. Not behind your back or anything. It's just like what's going on. I don't know how else to describe that other than like they're just out here trying new things, and they're not it's not, again, not anything against you. It's just if things have felt a little weird, like it's just because they're exploring new things. Hmm. But obviously trust your gut about it. I still don't think it's because, like I said, I have a very light energy for the most part for this reading. So that's just another little side note for you. Okay. Um, so let me see. Where's that? Oh, yeah. Let's get these cards to see what else we've got here for pile 3. Oh, wow. So you have the same card that pile 2 got. So library, take control of your own narrative. And then the back of the deck is don't seek anyone's approval. So that could be in the sense like this person that you have felt is a little off recently. You're trying to like have them validate your feelings and validate like, isn't this weird? Things are really off, you know? And I think spirit really wants you to just go with it, go with the flow, take control of mind your business kind of. I don't mean it like in a mean way or anything, but why did that come out like that? I would never say something like that. I think it's your energy. You're a little sassy. I'm getting a little bit of I just think that you're very outgoing. I would never say something like that. That's hilarious. That just blurted out. But just um take like focus on you. That's what's important. Focus on you right now and your and cultivating other friendships and connections. If you're having struggling with one specifically, um it's okay. It'll work itself out. I definitely think that. It's just like that person's doing other things right now. They're very busy. So and they're focusing on other stuff. But it's important for you to cultivate your own happiness and focus on you and what you're doing and not let other people and what they may or may not be doing control your actions. Okay. So just really have fun with the people that are there right now with you. And try something new. I don't know. I'm definitely getting that. Like maybe it's even like a tarot class or something like spiritual. I don't know, a witchy class of some sort. But it's just like fun or like something empowering with women. I don't know, like a high heels class or like pole dancing, something like that. You know, I'm just like getting with this high priestess. There's such an empowered energy here, very confident. So you could just be having a lot of fun with that. You know. Let's see. Let's get one of these. Oop. So we have the star, hope, inspiration, and dreams. Yeah, I think that your friendships and everything like that are inspiring you. They give you a lot of hope. They make you feel very good and safe, you know. And again, I think that there's something here with this Ace of Wands. It's some sort of creative endeavor or just a creative activity that you're trying that's new and exciting and fun. And it's really going to inspire you to maybe continue doing that or just inspire you to focus on you, which is really cool. The star's so fun too. They're very quirky and unique. It's Aquarius energy, right? So we're just getting like very intelligent too and otherworldly almost. So it's again, I'm getting like some sort of, I don't know, like a connection with spirit or a tarot class, you know, or something with your friends that it will just help you connect more to spirit or just like to yourself. Definitely getting that. But it's also like shining on a light on yourself. Focusing on yourself is big, very crucial here. Like also still cultivating these friendships and connections that are really they make you feel good and are very fruitful, but putting yourself first, definitely. Okay? Because I think in the past that's been very hard for you to put yourself first. So let's get I already got some in my lap that I'm keeping. Yep, there's 3 in my lap. So we're keeping those. Okay. So we have goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth, spiritual again, wealth. Now I'm seeing wealth as abundance, but I also think you could be spending money. Maybe you're going on vacation or something, like, or you could be going on like a friendship trip or something like that. I don't know. I just feel like you're feeling really content. I'm getting that for sure. But there's definitely a lot of growth happening within this. And learning. You're learning a lot about yourself too. Then we have sunrise. So new oh my god, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. Just like this Ace of Wands, new creative ideas. There's something definitely a lot of creativity happening. Something really inspires you to just focus on your creative ideas and starting fresh on something here with this Ace of Wands and taking action toward it and really focusing on you. That's very crucial here. While again, cultivating those beautiful friendships that are that make you feel good. And again, there could be one person right now that's feel their vibes feel a little off, your connection feels a little off. It has nothing to do with you. Okay. I just want to clarify that again. Nothing to do with you. But I'm going to end your reading there, pile 3. It's been such a pleasure today. If you'd like to subscribe, you can hit the button down below. If you'd like to be notified when I post a new video, you can hit the notification bell. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I'll leave my email link down below. I do general readings, I do love readings, future spouse, career, finances, if you have a question um, that you need answered, just shoot me an email and we can work something out. If you'd like to become a patron on my Patreon, I'll leave that down below as well. I do weekly readings. We post extended readings. I really love my Patreon community over there. So check that out if you would like, feel so inclined. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, I'll leave those down below as well. But I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or evening wherever you are, pile 3, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.